Hi, I'm Tina Polish, your functional health coach, here to talk with you today about what your health is worth to you. What is your health worth to you? What do you think it's worth to others? I am sure that your family would agree that whatever you could do to be healthy is worth it. It's hard, I know, to spend the time and effort on yourself, but you are worth it. Just ask your family and friends. For the longest time, I thought hiking, walking, eating mostly what I thought was healthy, living in the country, and things like that was all I needed to be healthy enough. Then mold happened again. Why do I say again? Because I was really born with mold illness and just kept getting exposed again and again without healing in between. I am now 58 years old, but I was conceived in a home with mold and other toxins. I then lived in that home for the first year of my life. I was born having an asthma attack and had many respiratory infections as a child. This is the way I grew up and continued for a lot of my life. I thought that this was just life, so I did the best I knew how. I lived a very, very stressful life. I did not understand how to really set boundaries and keep my stress level low. Stress profoundly affects our health, especially if we have not been shown how to deal with life and stress rightly. I moved into a little house in the woods that was very moldy. I love trees and mountains. The area was so beautiful that I decided that I was going to hike every day. Within 3 weeks, I was so fatigued and weak that I could no longer get up to go on my wonderful hikes into my beloved outdoors. Before long, I could not eat anything without reacting to it. I could no longer learn anything, and I love to learn. I could not remember things past or present. I got athlete's foot. I had body and joint pain. I had spent years not being able to lay still, much less sleep, and the list goes on and on. I tried all the things that Dr. Google told me to do for my symptoms. I could get kind of better for a while, but then I got worse again and I got even more symptoms. I kept going for the quick fixes because, in all honesty, not only did I think that I did not have the money, but I thought that I was not worth the time, effort, and money that it takes to be healthy. I wanted a quick fix. Quick fixes don't work. Dr. Google can help point you in the right direction, but will never be the one to fix the problem. Others might wish you well and want to help, but in the long run, you must take responsibility for your own health. Are you valuing yourself and your body? Don't ignore those signs that you are in need. I had more important things to do, or because I didn't have time. How many of you use that excuse? To not value ourselves is at the core of almost every health issue that I see with people and that I work with. With every client I've ever worked with or a person that I have spoken to about their health issues, there is always one common characteristic or behavior: a tendency to put others or everything else before self, and I was guilty of this. Also, here are some of the ways that I see this showing up with people on a regular basis. People say that they don't have time to cook, meaning that maybe they're making everything else a priority over cooking. Or they're not exercising, meaning that they're not making time or willing to invest in accountability like a personal trainer. Sometimes they're going to bed late, which means that they're not setting healthy boundaries to support an early bedtime and good rest. And others may be working long hours, which usually means that they won't delegate or have a fear of asking for help because they don't want to seem like less than. And most of us are feeling really stressed out, and this means that we're not taking the time to de-stress or we're resisting spending money on things that would help to reduce our stress in our lives and not setting boundaries. The reality is that we make time and we find the money for what is important to us. If your car broke down and you needed to get somewhere, I'm pretty sure that you would find the money to fix it. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. But how we choose to use that time is what makes all the difference in the world when it comes to your health. Now, it's not our fault that we've learned to not prioritize ourselves or see our self-worth. Somewhere we learned to not voice our needs or stand up for what we wanted and needed, or making ourselves a priority or something that we started to put shame upon it. I started to see taking that good care of myself as being selfish, but embracing your self-worth and making your health and yourself a priority is far from selfish. It actually is essential for your survival and for your health. If you don't take care of yourself, who's going to? I lost my life and myself, but I found out what my health is worth to me and others. You must set the boundaries necessary to be healthy. Without health, there is no wealth. If you've been dealing with a mysterious illness, you don't have to go through this alone. You can get healthier. You can be good to yourself so that you can be good to others. You can find out exactly what is wrong with you and what to do about it. You need to get your health back so that you can enjoy the life that you live. Click for a free discovery call today on the link below. Thanks and have a wonderful day. Bye.